Welcome back to our podcast. Garrett and I had some wheels turning and we were thinking about a name for our podcast. So we named it Monday with the Maze, and we will be posting every Monday, sometimes with guests, sometimes just us. Today we have Gabe Arriaga with us.
What's up?
He is one of the young adults at our church. He's one of our close friends, and we're just super excited to hear from him today.
All right, so one of the very interesting things about Gabe is he has a few viral videos, right, on Instagram and TikTok, or just Instagram?
I have a few on TikTok, but mainly Instagram, yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about it, right? The feeling as they're going viral, the ideas, the inspiration behind it, all that.
So honestly, like the videos that I have on Instagram, the ones that have like millions of views, those are honestly just random ideas that I came up with. And, like just like in school, and I just happened to post it and just went viral and stuff like that. I just got lucky, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, wasn't it about like Ariel or something?
It was like, I have to remember the TikTok, but it was like the teacher saying, take the first and the third letter out of your name, and my name being Gabriel, it spells out Ariel. So and then like the background music was like like Ariel music from Disney.
Yeah.
So that like blew up for some reason. I don't know why.
I think that was like really funny.
Yeah, but
So is that kind of what like sparked your love for social media, or was it even before that?
That went viral in like 2024, and I've been doing social media since 2020. Obviously, like
he was doing the
stuff.
like quarantine TikTok dances.
So,
He was doing the renegade.
Yeah, I kind of fell off on that, but but yeah, I just have a love for social media, and I still do it to this day.
How do you like think of ideas? Because I think one of the biggest things I struggle with is like I will want to get like on this like grind of I'm gonna post every single day, but then it'll be like day 3 and I have like nothing else to post and I have no ideas.
So like, what? I don't even know if I should even say this. Like, sometimes my ideas are original, but there are ideas that I come up or that I see that other people do, and I kind of just try to make it into my own.
That's what I do.
So
I honestly think that's like every influencer. Like if I don't have anything, Garrett's like, just look at what's trending on TikTok right now, and I'll like look through and be like, oh, I think that's cute, and then like I'll kind of put my own twist on it.
The thing about Gabe though is like his niche on social media is so specific.
It's just him like filming his face saying like captions.
It's just it's relatable like content.
Yeah, pretty much relatable.
Like, that's just all it is. Relatable videos, like that's just all.
Like things you wish you could say to people, but you don't say to people.
Yeah, and my facial expressions in them are.
Yeah.
They're just definitely
like I'm on mom talk, Gabe's on like relatable talk.
Yeah, that's just me.
So speaking about being an influencer and social media, do you have any like specific future plans for social media?
Honestly, it's just for fun. I'm being so for real with you. I'm not really trying to make it out of like a career of mine.
Right.
But if it's God willingly, I just happen to go viral, like let's go, I guess. But
you wouldn't be opposed to it.
He's like, I wouldn't be opposed to like making millions, but
honestly, I just do it for the fun. I enjoy just making the content. I don't know what to really say about that.
Yeah, that's like the same thing for us too. It's like we just enjoy making it. It's fun. We would love like and subscribe. We would love to go viral, but that's not why we do this. I feel like some people try so hard to make it like a business per se, and it's like, okay, you have like 30 followers, stop acting like you are this huge influencer. If you do it out of like love for it, then hey, you never know what will happen.
Do it for the love of the game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, instead of it being like work and something that you kind of end up hating. So I like that.
Yeah. So now that we know a little bit more about you, about your personality, about you being on social media, and your viral videos, tell us just a little bit about your upbringing. How was that?
So yeah, I was like growing up, I was definitely a more heavier guy. I wasn't like overweight, but like I was like fat, So
I respect that.
I definitely wasn't looking how I am today. but I definitely grew into my weight. So a lot of people from like my school like know how I looked back then. So
Would they even recognize you? They're
so
like,
obviously
Gabe.
now they definitely probably wouldn't, but they saw me like change into this guy
Right.
kind of guy I am now. So they're kind of just more in like awe. But
Drop that weight loss routine.
but seriously, like they're like I had people ask me like oh Gabe, like how'd you like lose the weight and stuff like that, and honestly like personally I was like I don't even know how I did. I think I just grew into the weight. But
Honestly, yeah, you probably just went through puberty.
like I did
shot
go through
up.
puberty and stuff like that. But honestly, like when I look back to it, like I did eat kind of bad back then. Like I was like a kid that I ate cereal often, but like not just one bowl, like 2 bowls in the morning.
He's like 7 bowls for breakfast. He's like, this is
morning.
normal.
So I obviously like looking back at that, it's like no
Yeah.
wonder why I gained so much
Big
weight.
question. What kind of cereal?
I mean, it was really whatever I had in the pantry.
But like,
What's your
what was
favorite?
the go-to?
So it was we had like Fruit Loops, we had like corn
Oh, heck yeah.
pops.
Oh,
That's a good stuff.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch
we
is like
had-
my go-to.
We didn't really had like Cocoa Puffs and stuff like that, but it was like sometimes like an off-brand version we had.
Oh
but,
yeah.
bro, I'd be like chowing down on that. It was crazy.
Am I the only one that came from like a home where we had cereal for dinner a lot?
What? Cereal for
Mom,
dinner, I
I'm
don't think I've
adding
ever
you,
done
okay?
For that. But yeah, that's just But obviously, I am a lot more fit. I mean, I still have a lot of like. I guess I still have to say that like excess like fat that I still have on my body, but like I
So
see it as an
Are you like
accomplishment, know?
focusing on your health now, like working out,
Yeah,
eating healthier and stuff?
I can't go back to going like stuffing my face with like
Yeah,
food and like
Yeah.
it's just I'm happy how I am. So
that's good though.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good to have like a healthy relationship with food and working out and your body and everything. So that's good. Well, since Garrett is a youth pastor, we were intrigued by your youth group experience as a kid. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you have great experiences?
So for youth group, so I actually started going to youth group in the 10th grade. So I'm actually kind of late to the game for it, but no, like I really enjoyed being in youth. I just remember doing like all the fun activities and everything, and like the worship was good, and like I met all my friends there, and I don't know, just very positive and stuff like that. Like if I was feeling down, like I would just go there and just just look forward to that day specifically. I was like, oh, we have youth this like Wednesday. Like it made my
Yeah.
motivation to like go to church and stuff like that. I'm gonna involve youth group in this, so just bear with me when I'm talking about this. So back in 2020, my grandpa passed away, and that was like the first death in my family that was like close, and so like I wasn't obviously like in 2020 I was not living for God whatsoever. I mean like I was raised in church, but like I was just like going with my mom and that was it, like not really gave my life or anything like that. But yeah, after my grandpa passed away, it was kind of like more of like, okay, like I'm not here like permanently, like obviously
Right.
it made me realize life is temporary and all this and stuff like that. But it made me really think about like death and like how real it is,
Right.
because
Yeah.
it really is just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
tomorrow is like not promised. So it's what was it in 2021? I'm trying to think. In 2021, I was still going to church, but I still didn't give my life to the Lord yet. My mom was in debating from the church we were at to whether stay to that at that church or leave it. So, in 2020, the end of 2021 is where I came to the church I'm at now, Bethel Christian, and I met a youth student. I got connected very well with him, and then ever since the end of 2021, I got connected with him and got connected with the youth pastor at the time, and I got back into church but on my own. I feel like I would say this time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, you made your faith your
Yeah,
own.
it's always
Yeah.
important to do that because you don't want to always just be like brought to church and like dragged there, and it's just like, oh, it's something I do every Sunday or
Yeah.
Wednesday. Once it's like your own decision, it makes like all the difference because it's
Yeah.
your faith. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got connected I got connected in the youth group, and yeah, in the beginning of 2022, I gave my life to the Lord,
That's
Let's
awesome.
go.
and I got baptized in March of March of 2022, and my
Nice.
old youth pastor was the one that baptized
That's
me.
awesome.
And you
Awesome.
remember that? It was
So it was
very-
like you
That's cool.
became a Christian, and then it was like kind of just like running
yeah, it
full
was
force
like
into
I
it.
was like ever since I got connected to that youth group, it was more of like sailing from there.
That's
like, I was
awesome.
ready to
That's
just
great.
Yeah.
go full out.
Yeah,
you know?
that's great.
So
Super cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
I love that. Yeah, that's awesome.
So now kind of building off of there and going a little bit further and a little bit deeper. I know shortly after you graduated, for a brief time you stepped away from the church. And I always find it interesting because I do a ton of different research and know a bunch of different boring statistics. But 66% of youth students that graduate step away from church. So just kind of interested, what was it that kind of made you step away for just a brief period of time?
So I left in 2024, probably like mainly because my old youth pastor like kind of just like left all of a sudden, and it did take a toll on me, but then I also I obviously did see it took a toll on other people, but like for me specifically, it did made me drive away because in a sense we were kind of close and like connected, and I feel like I would have come to him for honestly like anything I had. So just to see, I guess, him leave like that was just like I just wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't really expecting it. It was like out of the
Mhm.
blue. So but so I did leave. I left that church specifically, but I didn't like leave church.
Yeah.
Church. Like I was experimenting with like other churches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was like church hopping, not gonna lie, but
That's
But
not
you
always a
were
bad
just
thing.
experimenting.
But the thing is, you were still in church, which
yeah,
is
I was
what's
still
important.
in
Yeah.
church.
Yeah, you didn't completely disconnect yourself.
Yeah, but like that hurt was like definitely real. So
Mhm. Yeah, I get that.
that's why I left Bethel at the time. But
Yeah.
the reason the reason I came back was because I obviously I was already graduated from youth, so I wasn't able to participate in youth.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember who told me this, but someone said there was like a young adults happening, or they're starting up a young adults. So I don't know if that was Lisi. I don't know if it was her. Or I don't know. I don't want to name drop, but like I don't know if it was her or not. But someone said they was doing young adults or whatever, and so I showed up to that. I think I was like September of like.
Yeah, I
24.
remember
Yeah.
like
September
seeing
or
you for the
something
first
like that.
time.
24.
Yeah.
So
I think was that the first?
That was like the
young
first young
adults
adult we
group?
ever
I think it
had, and I'm
was,
like, who's
yeah.
this guy, Gabe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I heard about it, and I showed up to it, and yeah, that's how I
The
got
rest is
connect-
history.
That's how,
The
how I
rest
got
is
got
history.
connected to you guys. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so truly, if that young adults group did not happen, I probably would be back.
But you're not leaving again, right?
I mean, I'm chilling, bro.
For right now.
He's
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah, I'm
He's
okay.
chilling.
We'll see what God has in the future, but
Yeah.
we love
Yeah,
having
for
you
sure.
as a part of the young adult group
No, I like
for
being
sure.
part of it. So.
All right, so last question, because now Gabe is a part of our youth leadership team. So kind of what is the difference between being a youth student and a youth leader, and which one do you prefer?
Youth student or a youth leader?
Yeah.
Shoot, honestly, I honestly like being a youth leader. I mean, only because, like, obviously, like, the youth students will be looking up to you. And
Mhm.
obviously,
Right.
I like to be influencing, like, other people and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But also, like, even as a youth leader, I still get to participate in some of the things that the youth
Yeah.
does. So, I mean, it's like...
It's the best of both worlds,
Yeah,
honestly.
It's
honestly,
true. It's
so-
true.
All right, we're going to turn it around for our last
I'm gonna
question.
actually start asking this question.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Gabe's going to ask
Question.
us a
Putting
question.
us in the hot seat.
And we have no idea. Like, he didn't even plan this until now, so we don't know what
Yeah, I
he's
kind
going
of
to
thought
ask.
of this in the moment. So, all right. Just out of curiosity, I want to hear you guys' intake on this.
Okay.
Why did you
I'm ready.
guys get married so young?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good
Why
one. Do you
have
wanna
I
go
gotten
first,
that
or do you
question?
want me to
I've
go
gotten that
first?
question a lot lately.
Who wants to go first?
I mean, I guess I can go first.
All right, go for it.
I think that like for us, it didn't seem like super young because we had known each other since we were 10 years old. So by the time we got married, we had known each other for 10 years, and we had been dating for how long? I don't even know. like 3
We started
or
dating
4
in
years?
2019.
Yeah. So like almost 4 years
Yeah.
at the time, which honestly doesn't seem like that long now. Like looking
Yeah.
back at it, like if someone would tell me, like I'm getting engaged at 18, getting married at 20, I'd be like, oh, like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do that.
Yeah.
It sounds so young, but in the time,
It didn't feel
Like,
that
it
young.
just-
It,
it-
felt normal,
Yeah.
and we were very mature. And like Garrett felt called to ministry, and our like old youth pastor at the time was like, "How positive are you that you're gonna marry Caitlin?" And he was like, 100%, like I know I'm gonna marry Caitlin. And so once we like knew that we like wanted to get married, we prayed about it and knew that we were both called to ministry together. It kind
Yeah.
of made sense
Mhm.
to get married. I definitely think like we definitely did not have all of our family's support. Some people were like, I really don't think you should get married right now. I really think you should wait. Same thing with having our first kid. There was a lot of like back and forth from family. And I actually had someone recently be like, I went back to your Instagram and I looked at your timeline because I was like, dang, they got married quickly. Dang, they had kids quickly. And I'm like, everybody has their own timeline. I've always said this to like all my friends and family. Everyone has their own timeline. And some people might think it's crazy. Like if my sister came
I
to
wouldn't
me.
suggest meeting someone and marrying them.
No.
within-
I
No,
think like
that's
it's so much
valid,
different
though.
for us because we knew each other for so long.
Yeah.
And we grew up together and our families knew each other for so long. So I definitely wouldn't like
yeah.
if my sister
I
came to me tomorrow and was like, I'm gonna marry my boyfriend of 6 months, I'd be like, I don't think I would
Yeah,
do that.
I feel like I have to be like friends with someone for a while.
Yeah,
in
but
order to,
also the
like,
age is so
settle
different because
down.
like I wouldn't tell you, Gabe. How old are you, Gabe?
I'm 20.
I thought you were 20. I wouldn't tell you, okay, you should be friends with someone for 10 years. Like you don't
Yeah,
want to wait till you're
obviously.
30.
yeah.
I would be like, oh, like you get to know someone,
Yeah.
you date them, you get married in 2 years. I wouldn't judge that. But for us, since we were so young,
yeah.
like it was
So
a
really,
little
I
bit
think
different.
It was a mixture of we knew each other so well.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, with that calling into ministry, it was already confirmed that like we were called to go into ministry together. So it just made sense. We're going to be together because God called us to do this thing together. So we might as well why wait 5 years to
Yeah.
get married when
Yeah.
when God could open a door, which He did, right? Because I got my first pastoral position when I was 19.
Yeah, right before we got
Something
married too.
we didn't
so.
expect at all. But even throughout conversations within my first position and then at the church now, both of them were like, yeah, we were looking for a youth pastor that was married.
Mm-hmm.
So just that opportunity, we kind of needed to be married,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
it was all a part of God's plan.
I will say one piece of advice I have, like no matter what your age is, I mean, if you're younger, probably would like date a lot longer, but I think you should always date somebody for a year before even talking about being engaged and like getting engaged, because it's like stupid. Like there's 4 seasons in the year and you need to see people in like every season, but it means like every season of life, because you might like be in the honeymoon stage for like 8 months and then you get engaged and then
True.
month 10 hits and you're like, oh my gosh, this is a totally different person than what I thought. So I think you need to definitely be dating for a year. Like, and that's like from the day you ask them out. So like you could be talking for 4 to 5 months before that. I think you need to date for at least a year before you
That's
talk about
good.
getting engaged and then getting married, because I know it's so different. And some people would be like, well, I dated for 2 weeks and got married. Like everyone's different, but I would say for most people, you have to see them in every like
Yeah.
stage of life, and a year of dating.
When
can
I
help
think
with
that depends too, of obviously your age
Yeah.
and how long you've known them.
Yeah.
If you go on a blind date, or you meet someone on a dating app and then within a year you're married.
Yeah,
I mean,
that-
hey, God can do
Yeah, I
incredible
would say
things.
there is. I feel
Like-
like people judge so quickly, but it really is like different for every single couple. So
Yeah.
you can't judge. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I would say. All right, well, I think we'll wrap it up there. Thank you for coming on the podcast,
Yes,
Gabe.
babe.
We
For having
loved
me.
The
having
goat.
you.
Awesome
Maybe we'll
having
have you
you.
back sometime.
Thank
But we
thank
hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.